In this video,
I need to disclose something.
stay tuned.
All right, so it's never good when you start a video out by saying, I need to disclose something. So what I need to disclose is there's a reason why Wilma and I have been doing a lot of talking head videos and picking topics that we think that you'd be interested in and not doing our normal videos out and about, call them update videos. And the reason for that is I hurt my back once again. Second time since I've been in this house. I'll tell you how I did it. I had 5 gallons of gas. I was putting it or attempting to put it into the generator. I lifted it up, opened up the cap, go to put in, twisted the wrong way, and my back went out. So for those of you who are new to the channel, I injured my back in 1997. I herniated a disc between L5 and S1 on my spine, and I've never been the same. And I've done lots of different things, epidurals and therapies, and you just name it, I've done it. So for the most part, I'm pretty much pain-free, but once in a while,
When you do something,
I just do something to set it off.
yeah.
And this one's been a doozy because I've been about 4 days now, and I'll show you what I look like. So you can see that my hips are off. I'm tilted to the left. You can see I'm sitting here tilted to the left. Sleeping has been a chore. No sense going to the doctor.
No.
They'll do absolutely nothing for you. I've been to the doctor many, many times throughout the years back in my home country. Minus surgery, there's really nothing to do. So I know my back. Usually it takes about 2 weeks to get back to normal, about 4 days in. And then usually right around day 4 or 5, I gradually start getting a little better. So it is what it is. So we're gonna go ahead and muster through and do a little bit of an update video for you guys, but we do have some information to share. All right, so before we get into the actual updates today, we have another selfie challenge.
Selfie time.
Yeah, selfie time. We haven't had one in a while, guys. So Keith and Lolita, they're from Alabama. They've been married for 11 years, and they're going to retire to Samar Island.
Yes.
So that is basically just northeast of Leyte, very close. They're joined, those 2 islands, by a bridge. So very beautiful area. I've been to Samar Island. So Keith and Lolita from Alabama. So this would be a good time to talk about the selfie challenge, especially with all the new subscribers. So what we have done over the course of several months here on Building the Philippines is asked our viewers to take a selfie of yourself. Please try to do it in landscape so it shows up on the TV better. Do a selfie of yourself or as a couple, doesn't matter, with us in the background. So in other words, put our photo like this on your TV, or if you have a laptop or an iPad, you might want to have it in the foreground. Take a selfie of yourself with your significant other, or just yourself, with us in the background on TV or foreground with a laptop, and send it to, on Facebook Messenger, Building the Philippines. Give us a little information, whatever you would like us to share, your name, how long you've been together, or what your plans are of moving to the Philippines or not, just some general information. and we'll go ahead and share that on our channel. All right, first update. We're very excited that this morning we got our coffee table delivered.
Yes, and it looks very nice.
It's amazing. So we'll do a quick video of the coffee table that's right here in front of us. Has exceeded our expectations by a lot. And I just would like to plug Enting Furniture. You can Google them. They're up north of Dumaguete, about an hour north. Great company, does great work. So if you're looking for any handmade furniture, Enting Furniture is the place to go. So we'll go ahead and show you that video now. All right, here is our new coffee table. I think it looks really nice, really goes with the furniture. This is one slab of acacia wood. And it took Jim Boy quite a few weeks to find it. And when he found it, he said he was very excited and texted us right away. There's no stain on this. He says this is all natural with just a clear sealer put on it. Just unbelievable. And look how thick it is. Very, very thick. It's actually thicker on the other side. I'll show you in a minute. So this slab is one piece of acacia. And then take a look at underneath. Do you see the pattern? That's Gembellina wood. And it's the exact same pattern as the door, as the buffet, as well as the china cabinet. So it all ties together. Let me just go around the other way. Look how thick this is. Here's my hand. Look how thick it is. I mean, that's got to be 8 inches thick. It's about 4 feet this way, about 3 feet this way. But this is all natural. Just a clear sealer on it. So very, very good. He did another great job. And if you guys are thinking about having any type of furniture made for your home, if you're in the greater Dumaguete area, highly recommend Enting Furniture. I'll put Jim Boy's contact number in the description box. So next up is our solar update.
Yes.
This is the biggest news that we've had in a long time. We're not going to talk about the system itself. You guys know the reasons why we've hesitated with solar, and you know the reasons why we are now moving forward with solar. But we want to talk a little bit about what we did. It was a lot of money. So we had 5 different companies come up to the site and do site surveys, and they all gave us prices that there was a range of prices, but I just thought it was just too expensive. So we had a new local company. Actually, they're from Cebu, but they're a new company that has moved into the area and is starting to get a foothold in the Dumaguete area. So there's an engineer, there's an electrician, and 2 laborers. I did check their credentials, check their business permit.
Yes.
I have a copy of their driver's license, the owner's engineering license. So I did, the due diligence to make sure that they were legit. They have done a couple of jobs already in the area, and they showed me photos. So we're going forward with this new company. And basically what they're trying to do, and I know what you're thinking in the back of your mind, oh no, there's risk involved. Yes, there is risk involved. But let me tell you why I'm doing it. I feel good about it, famous last words, and I want to give these local companies a chance. Look what we've done with Enting Furniture.
Yeah.
We really like them. It's a local small business, and they really did good work for us. And we're doing everything we can to try to promote them on our channel. We get nothing for it. We don't want anything for it, but we want to reward good work. Give you another example, Alma.
With Alma, yes.
You know, Alma is a very successful real estate agent in the area. We brought her on our channel. We've talked about her. You know, we've given out her contact information many, many times in the description box of many of our videos. And she was just up here last week.
Yes.
Just again, she was up here because she had another client. She stopped by to say hello. And I said to her, have you gotten a lot of people that contacted her through our channel? And she says, oh yeah, Poppy.
Overwhelmed.
Oh, yeah, she used the word overwhelmed. I've gotten
yes.
so many, you know, emails or Facebook messengers from our viewers contacting her to help them find property. We don't get anything for it. We don't want anything for it. We're just trying to help local businesses. You know, that's a way to develop friendships and a way to do good things.
Yeah.
So we're very proud that we've been able to do that. Well, we want to do that with this new company. I really liked the gentleman, young guy, like I say, he's new to the area, trying to get a foothold into the Dumaguete area, said that he watched our videos about solar.
Yeah.
So that's why he reached out to us. He's seen our videos and said, hey, I want to come and ask for your business. So let me tell you what I did. I was cautious.
Yeah.
I brought him up here 3 times. I asked for his electrician to come up so I could meet his electrician. And like I said, I asked for a photocopy of his driver's license, of his business license. I asked for a photocopy. He said he was an engineer. I want to see his engineer registration. There's a registration card. He brought it all up. So what I asked him to do is, he gave us a very good price, way cheaper than what I could get through any business here. And we're going to talk about that at the end of the build. I'm going to try to do a little series on this. But this is what I said. If any of our viewers want solar and they're in this area, would you honor that price? And he was reluctant. He was like, he goes, I'm really just doing it for you because I'm trying to get a foothold into this area. And if you could show the system working perfectly, then right off the bat, people are going to be asking for my contact information. And I said, but wait a minute. I said, you're new to the area. I'm giving you this free publicity as long as everything goes correctly. There's risk involved. But would you honor the price? And he said he would for a period of time. So just throw it out there. Wait until our system gets installed. He gave us a very good contract. I read it over. I only had to change one thing. He changed it. We initialed and dated it. So I feel comfortable that we're going to get a great system. If it works out, and we're very satisfied, meaning Wilma and I, that we got everything we wanted. For example, I said I wanted the Canadian panels, the Canadian solar panels, because I read good things about them. And he said, no problem, I'll order the Canadian solar panels. So we believe we're going to get a good system. So once it's built, once it's operational, maybe even wait for one electric bill to go through. And if it continues to be working fantastic, you guys that are in this area who are building a home or maybe even have a home that's built would be eligible for this deal. Now I'm telling you, you'll never negotiate less than this. Because what we did kind of took advantage, that's kind of a harsh word. I asked for the costs of all the components. And then I went and checked on the cost to make sure that he wasn't raising them up 10, 20%. Then I just threw a little bit of labor on it for him and his guys. So he's basically not making much labor at all. The vast majority of the cost is just the components. But again, he feels it's a good thing to do because it's going to get him some exposure. We're a small channel, but nonetheless, a lot of people who watch our channel are people that is going to build a house, they're building a house or buying a house, and it could be business for this team. So we'll see how things work out. It'll be completed by mid-October. Everything has been ordered already from Manila. All the batteries and the panels, I thought it was going to be Cebu. It's going to be Manila. Everything has been ordered. Should be here in 10 days. It'll be picked up from the port. Everything will be brought up here directly from the port, dropped off, and then the 4 guys will come here and do the installation. So stay tuned for that. Wish us luck, guys. But again, what we're trying to do is give a local business, a new business, some exposure, and in turn, I got a fantastic price. Understand there's risk involved, and then for you, you'd be able to get the same price,
As us.
and then be able to get it installed on your house. But guys, lessen your risk. Wait for ours to be completed, and then we'll tell you how it all works out. So the other day, I videoed a tree being cut down right outside, and I want to show you that short video now. Another nice morning, nice and quiet, and I'm working on my chores. So you can see I'm here vacuuming the pool. So give me something to do this morning. But what I wanted to show you, and I hope I can zoom in, this very large tree that's been there for a long time. Looks like they're either cutting it down or they're going to be trimming it. So now yesterday there was a tree over here, and it was basically right in this area. Probably seen it on many videos. And they cut it down yesterday, and it didn't help our view at all, but it was just a tree that they cut down. So I was always saying, wow, if that tree went away, we'd get a little better view. Not the end of the world, but you know, it is a pretty big tree. Well, this morning I watched 2 guys climb this tree, and I want to show you and do my best to describe it. So let me do 2 power, and if I could get lucky, because sometimes that didn't work. Okay, here we go. Do you see that ladder? Now that's about a 10-foot ladder. You can see there's 2 guys there on the ground. I don't want to zoom anymore because I don't want to be too shaky. But that's about a 10-foot ladder, so that's 10 foot. So we'll measure that at 20 foot. We'll say that's 30 foot. And do you see the guy standing there in the V of the tree? Can you see one side of his body? Oh, there you go. You can probably see him with his hat on. So he's at 30 foot. He just climbed the tree. But wait. There's more. So if that's 30 foot, there's a guy, I can't see him on camera, but there's a guy right up there. Right behind basically the center. So that's got to be 40 foot. And he has a bolo in his hand. No rope, no chainsaw, no saw, no handsaw, just a regular machete, a bolo. And he was standing here not too long ago, and the V to the left, he started hacking on it. And that's what got me to look over, because I could hear the bolo hit the tree. So then I started vacuuming the pool, and I said, oh man, he's up about 30 feet. And then I went on my way, and 20 minutes of vacuuming, I seen another guy climb up, and I'm like, there's gonna be 2 guys in one area. And then I heard hacking, and he climbed up like another 10 feet. So I'm assuming they're gonna disassemble this tree a little at a time. So he's working on the right side. But remember, there's a guy up there. I wish you could see him. But but unfortunately he's not in camera, or maybe you can see him and I just can't see in the play. I just seen him move. See right there in the center? I can see as he moves, I can see the ocean behind him, and then when he moves a little bit, it blocks the view. But there's a guy right there hacking away at this tree. So I'm assuming if he's going to be cutting these branches down, this is all going to come down. But when it comes down, he's going to be standing there. And like I said, there's no ropes. So this is going to be interesting. And I'll give you guys play-by-play as things progress. So now I just moved a little bit. Do you see the movement right there? That's the bolo. And he's got turquoise shorts, no shoes, no shirt. And I just wanted you guys to see that there really is a guy up there. So you could see him hacking. This is where the second guy is, right there in that V right there. But again, it's a little bright over above. Hopefully the camera is showing it. But there's definitely a guy way up there. Now let me take the zoom out and I'll show you how high he is. Look how high he is up the tree. It's got to be 40 feet. So dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. The previous two videos, the two video clips, was pre me hurting my back. It was done about 4 days ago. So here is the trimming of the tree. You see they took the top out of it. And there was another tree just left at that little shanty house that they got knocked down. So you guys are probably saying, what is that shanty house doing there? We have a new neighbor. There's going to be a house built right about here, going this way, one-story home. And it's actual view of ours. It's a gentleman that's been watching our channel for a long time. And I didn't even know that that lot was available. What's happening is people are starting to flip the land. They bought it cheap several years ago. And then now, you know, the land prices here keep going up and up and up. And it became available because the person who owned that, who I had no clue who it was, decided to make money instead of building on it and sold it to one of our viewers. So when he was up here looking at it, he walked over and he said, "Hey, Greg and Wilma." And I said, "How do you know us?" He says, "I watch your channel." So we're very happy about that. And it looks like the shanty house is now up. And he's going through getting his permits. And he's going to be building a one-story home right about where that shanty house is, I believe, on the other side. So looking forward to that very much. And you can see today is another cloudy day. Another cloudy day. Take a look at the grass. I'm not ready. I need at least 2 or 3 more days of watching Netflix before I can come out here and use a weed whacker. But quick update just to show you a couple things. Solar is really what we're focusing on now. I'm looking forward to getting that completed. Looking forward to enjoying the good price that we got. Always risk involved, but you know, we're crossing our fingers, and hopefully if anybody's interested in getting solar, just give me a message either at buildingthephilippines@gmail.com, or you can message me on Facebook at Building the Philippines, and we can have that discussion. Talk to you guys later.